Welcome back to the smartest year ever, our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. My name is Gordy, and I was just wondering, why don't we ride zebras? I mean, they look pretty dang cool, a little more artsy than those corporate horses. Why didn't some badass cowboy saddle one up, like some fancy imported car? Why aren't wellness retreats offering zebra whispering sessions? Why do we pick horses and leave the striped squad behind? Right now, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I do this every single day. And I realize, because I'm doing it every single day, I now have an eye twitch. My eye has been twitching. So if you see it twitching, that is the twitch of dedication to facts and this daily pursuit that I have. So I really appreciate all the engagement. Thank you very much. Let's get right into it. Why don't we ride zebras? We tamed horses. We ride camels, elephants, yaks, reindeers, llamas. Let me know something else you ride in the comments. But the zebra, still wild, still unrideable. It looks like a horse in a referee shirt, so what's up with that? Well, it turns out humans have tried to ride zebras a lot. Someone is probably trying to ride a zebra right now as I speak, and the thing is, and what this person will soon learn, is that it almost always goes badly. So I started reading about the history of mounting zebras, and at first I was like, oh, mounting zebras, that's not the website I want to go to. But no, it meant riding zebras. And I was like, oh, cool. And the most famous attempt was by Lord Walter Rothschild, a British aristocrat who bred zebras in the early 1900s and trained them to pull his carriage. And if you're not familiar, the Rothschilds were a European banking dynasty that by the 19th century controlled the largest private fortune in the world. And the family is still active today in finance, investment, and philanthropy. And I'm sure if you search them on YouTube, you will find plenty of interesting videos about that family should you choose that rabbit hole. Well, Lord Walter Rothschild drove his carriage pulled by zebras to Buckingham Palace just to prove he could. But even Rothschild admitted the zebras weren't really domesticated, they were just momentarily compliant, and usually still trying to bite someone. They're still biting each other. They're very bitey animals. The real problem with zebras isn't about strength or size, they're technically physically rideable. The main issue is temperament. Zebras are notoriously aggressive. They kick, bite, and freak out super easily. They just tweak out. Unlike horses, they don't form strong bonds with humans. And I thought this was interesting. Most herd animals that we've domesticated have a clear social hierarchy. That is part of their psychology that makes them able to be domesticated. Zebras do not have that aspect of their psychology. They don't have social hierarchy, which means they don't follow a leader, not even a human one. They also have a super strong flight response, thanks to millions of years evolving alongside African predators. So you can take the zebra out of the savannah, but you can't take the savannah out of the zebra. Zebras are built to bolt, and their biology really doesn't help either. Compared to horses, their backs are shorter and weaker, their temperaments are less predictable, and their bodies are built for quick, sharp sprints, not endurance, pulling plows, or hauling things. Even the ancient African civilizations that lived alongside zebras didn't use them. If anyone could have figured out how to tame them, it would have been the people living closest to them. They domesticated cattle, dogs, even guinea fowl, but no record shows widespread zebra use for riding, farming, or war. Man, could you imagine zebra war horses? God, it'd be so cool looking though. So cinematic. But meanwhile, horses and donkeys were domesticated thousands of years ago in Central Asia and North Africa. Why? Because they were social, they were trainable, and they had the social hierarchy, they were chill. They're a little more chill. Not even the most chill animal, but more chill than a zebra. I did see a picture, though, of a zonkey, which is interesting. There's a lot of this. I learned a little bit too much about zebroids or zebroids and zebra siring, way too much. There's zonkies, zorses, and zonies, which you can guess what those are a mix of. Zebra and a donkey, zebra and a horse, zebra and a pony, zonkies, zorses, and zonies. It sounds like I'm reading a Dr. Seuss book or like I'm listing the prophets of Scientology. According to research comparing domesticated and non-domesticated animals, certain genes linked to social learning, stress response, and aggression are common in tamed species and largely absent in zebras. So, there you have it. Zebras may look like party horses, but behaviorally, they're more like striped rage machines. Zebras weren't really too small or too slow or too weak. They're just too zebra. Evolution made them fast, fierce, and ungovernable. No saddle could change that. Thank you to all my sources, which can be found in the YouTube description. Please, as always, leave a comment. Say hi. I really appreciate it. I'm a small creator. You just even dropping in, saying hi. leaving a emoji. It means a lot to me, and I'll respond to every comment, so I appreciate it. I do this every single day, at Smartest Year Ever. Find me everywhere. In the meantime, please stay curious, stay clever on our quest to become the world's greatest conversationalists. See you tomorrow, right? Come back tomorrow. This is the Smartest Year Ever.